Hello. In this video about laboratory safety, we're going to talk about disposal procedures, disposal of broken glassware, chemicals, and of lab gloves. First, let's talk about broken glassware. Always check your glassware and discard any with chips, breaks, or obvious flaws. Even small star cracks can lead to the glass breaking, and so they should be discarded. Dispose of broken glassware in the specially marked glass disposal boxes. These are the blue and white boxes that you'll find in labs. They are shown on the right in the picture to the right. Do not throw paper or other waste in the glass disposal boxes. And likewise, do not dispose of broken glass in the regular trash. Do not use your hands to pick up broken glass. Our labs are equipped with dustpans and hand brooms for collecting glass shards. Get your instructor to help you with this. Turns out that cuts from broken glassware are the second most frequent lab accidents reported at the College of Charleston Department of Chemistry. The Department of Chemistry seeks to be as green as possible, be as friendly to our environment. Therefore, we provide waste containers for the chemical wastes generated in our labs. Now, there are some things that can go down the sink. They're very innocuous when it comes to the environment. But there are a lot of things that can't go down the sink. When in doubt, check with your instructor. The container on the left is used for liquid wastes. And always check to see whether it's for aqueous waste or for non-aqueous waste. Container on the right is used for solid waste. Care must be used to avoid mixing incompatible chemicals when you're disposing of them in a waste container. You might have safely used them in the reaction or experiment that you've been performing, but they might react with something that's already in the waste container. So for that reason, we always label the contents of the waste containers. We don't want to overfill them. Once they become about 2/3 to 3/4 full, they need to be emptied. And after using a waste container, at the end of the lab, tightly make sure the cap is on tightly. But there are some chemicals that are incompatible. You don't want to mix acids with bases, oxidizers with flammables, water reactive with aqueous solutions, or cyanides and acids. So here's an example from the University of Maryland in 2011. Two students were conducting an experiment with nitric acid and sulfuric acid. And when they added it to whatever chemical was in the waste container, there was a violent chemical reaction that took place and sparked a fire. And you can see the havoc that was wreaked in the exhaust hood that they were using. They were both injured, sustaining first and second degree burns and superficial cuts. So when in doubt, check the SDS, or with your instructor about incompatibility of reagents. We mentioned that we want to be as environmentally friendly as possible in our department. And so a couple of students took this to heart a couple of years ago and established a glove recycling program with the help of the Offices of Sustainability on campus. If you have contaminated gloves with visible signs of chemical exposure, or those with hazardous substances on them, those should be collected in the solid waste container or biohazard containers, thrown out and disposed of that way. However, uncontaminated gloves with no visible sign of chemical exposure or residue can be placed in the glove recycling bins that you see depicted in the picture. So we've talked about broken glassware, disposal of reagents, and Glove Recycling this video. Thanks for watching.